Watching Fox 40, news that matters.
Police in Sacramento are investigating a shooting near Arden Fair Mall that sent a teenage girl to the hospital. It happened last night on Ethan Way near Alta Arden Expressway. We now know the name of the 13-year-old boy who died after being restrained at Guiding Hand School in El Dorado Hills. Max Benson's parents shared these photos of their son with Fox 40. Time is running out for Congress to come to a spending agreement to avoid a partial government shutdown on Friday. The holdup has centered around President Trump's request for $5 billion to build a wall on the U.S.-Mexico border.
One person is dead following a terrible crash in Sacramento County.
Here's what we know. This happened just after 2:30 along northbound I-5 near Hood Franklin Road. Welcome back. 9:52 is your time. We continue to follow this breaking news out of San Francisco. Multiple people have been injured in a shooting. You're getting some aerial shots here. Live look at the scene. This happened around 9 a.m. near a large UPS center. The shooter has been shot. We're told he's taken to the hospital. There's no officers that were injured in the shooting. Police are advising the public to avoid the area. This is near the Bayshore Freeway, so as you can imagine, a congested and very busy area. People are gathered on the sidewalks. Former FBI Director James Comey lashing out at House Republicans, saying they're putting party ahead of country in defense of President Trump. Cameras capturing Comey arriving for 6 hours of questioning.
Team coverage this morning on the state's biggest races. What you need to know when you're heading to the polls today.
May is standing by in the newsroom to break down propositions on the ballot. We've got Fox 40's Pedro Rivera in Turlock, where Congressman Jeff Denham is casting his vote this morning. Catastrophic damage left behind by the campfire. An aerial perspective to give you here. National Guard troops took to the air to survey the devastation, and Fox 40 was along for the ride. The California National Guard giving us a tour of the campfire's destructive path.
Make sure marijuana sold to the public is safe.
Yeah, but now a local facility is being shut down after allegedly falsifying test results. Fox 40's Olivia DeGeneiro joining us live along Tribute Road with more on just how much marijuana could be tainted. Olivia, good morning. A man found guilty of murdering 2 Yolo County teens has been sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. David Frost was convicted last month for his role in the kidnapping and killing. Adam, thank you. We continue to follow breaking news this morning. Firefighters are battling a fast-moving fire out of Butte County. CAL FIRE says it is now burning 3,000 to 5,000 acres. It has just exploded. It's burning off of Camp Creek Road and Pulga Road. This is just off of Highway 70 in the Feather River Canyon. The flames are within the canyon there. A Stockton father whose 2-year-old son is dying at an Oakland hospital is pleading for his family to all be together again one last time before the child passes away. 2-year-old Abdullah Hassan is on life support at UCSF Benioff Children's Hospital in Oakland.
Thousands of people expected to head out for the Thanksgiving holiday.
Fox 40's Pedro Rivera is live at the Sacramento International Airport with more on how those lines are looking. How are things shaping up this morning, Pedro?
Fox 40
All right, we're out of time, but Pedro, bribe a friend, huh?
Hey,
what Pedro's going rate is.
I'm going to bribe him on Friday. Pedro, you're my friend.
$40.
What? I'll get the friend discount.
$40?
Hey, I got to make some money here.
All right, well.
Making money off your friends. $40. Adam Epstein, can you believe that?
That's the New York and Pedro. You heard it from us.
Yeah, that's the New York
It wasn't
and Pedro.
$40. It's $40. That's it.
We are in your neighborhood, Roseville. I am inside of the wind tunnel at iFly. I'm suited up. I'm ready to go. So next time you guys see me, I'll be skydiving in the Swiss Alps. See you in just a little bit. Again, I'm actually going to put the mic down, and then you're going to watch us do our thing. So let's get that tunnel rolling. Bye, guys.
There we go. Simone.
Hey, come on, Simone.
Drops the mic, and off we go into the tunnel. Here she's stepping into the chamber.
Of your body composition.
they're both flying. There we go.
Two in flight. Woo, Simone! She did it. I can't believe it. Again, she's afraid of heights. So this is huge for her.
I do wish we had a microphone on her.
I so wish. And I'm just watching her helmet because it remains clear. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. There is no particular matter in the helmet. Oh, and she's spinning even. I love
and
it.
She's, we're going to get her out.
She's good.
Well, hopefully we'll get a statement. She's
dancing.
Well, and you guys aren't funded by the government. It's all through private donations, so this money really goes a long way.
It really does. You know, we've had over 1,500 women graduate from our program, over 3,600 children come through our program. So we're working hard every day to help women break the cycle of homelessness.
It's fantastic what you're doing for our community. And you're going to be performing a popular song. You might know it.
Left, and then a step to the right. Put your hands on your hips. and bringing ease in time. And it's the pelvic thrust.
You know, and a really cool thing, we've been talking about trail rides all morning. You guys have seen us actually, you know, hanging out on the trails, but that's really fun. You guys really highlight those, and you have 1 hour options. You've got 2 hour options. I bet people really, really dig those.
They do. Yeah, the 1 hour is our most popular by far.
Okay, as I'm learning, it's also a little difficult to interview people on horseback. But you guys, you want to come on out here because, I mean, we're just in the nexus of such a gorgeous territory. This is my friend Bailey, by the way. She really wants to go back to the stable, but hi, Bailey, we're going to turn you back around because we got more trail exploring to do. Terry has been my trail guide all morning. So, May and Paul, keep in mind, if you want to come out here, maybe Memorial Day weekend is on your mind, they are taking reservations, so call them. They have summer camps, which do have wait lists, so you're going to want to keep that in mind. But this is just so fun, and again, very kid-friendly. So if I can get my friend Bailey to go, we are going to join Terry, and we're going to hit the trails. We'll see you guys in just a little bit. Hope you're having fun back in the studio. Miss you, love you, but we're having fun out here. See you later.
That horse U-turn she did was very impressive.
Simone.
Nice.
Oh, it was just like riding a bike. All right, she makes it so easy, and we're inspired to come join you, Simone.
I don't know if you can see what I have in my hand, but I am going to get the first taste test. I don't know what exactly I'm holding, so I'm going to find out. Chef Keith Breedlove, the Culinary Cruiser. What do I have? What are you
Okay, so this patty is black beans.
Do we have a name for this? No. We're going to come up with a name.
Call it the Simone.
Nah, the Simone.
The Smoky
Paul,
Simone.
The Smoky Simone. Okay. Like I said, I taste tested it. Keith has been slaving away. Paul, your turn. But this competition just got next level.
We got a name for ours. We call it the winner.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, Megan, we wish you continued success with the 4, but quickly before we let you go, life is so good for you, girl. You're engaged to the most incredible guy. You just celebrated 2 years with him. I saw that on Instagram, your new bling. And you've got a new album coming out in August. This is so exciting. I wanted to touch on something. You're the co-founder of the Problem Solvers Caucus. Essentially, it's a group of Democrats and Republicans that are dedicated to working together. And we have seen so much bitter, partisan bickering, and you said the country needs to heal. What tangible things can you guys bring to the table in terms of that?
So you to enact some of these rule changes.
Well, you've been part of the Problem Solvers Caucus when you guys were the underdogs, essentially, as well. And so, respectfully, now that the tables have turned, I mean, how important is this still to you to have that spirit of bipartisanship? Will you carry it forward?
It's incredibly important, right? We're a pretty divided country right now. And
it's a bit worn, tattered from decades of service, but badge number 61 still shines.
I feel him here every single day.
This is life after loss.
I knew I shared him. I just didn't realize how much.
And in the wake of his death, a hero killed in the line of duty, she would find out just how many lives he touched. They built a life together. A chance encounter when she ran out of gas led to a friendship, and then a whirlwind romance.
We were married 6 months later.
An unbreakable bond.
We met in early September. In December, he gave me a promise ring and asked me to marry him, and I said, oh, okay. And we were married in March.
You never looked back.
Never looked back.
Deputy Wallace would pass away just shy of their 30th wedding anniversary. The pain at times still jagged, all-consuming.
I'm here every day without him.
In their Houston home, reminders, memories of a husband, mentor, brother.
He just loved doing this job.
Legacy resonating. Two brothers following strongly in the footsteps of their father. Dennis would decide to become an officer. His brother, David, following suit.
If I only had one word to describe him, I would say smile. Dennis had an infectious smile and sense of humor. He loved being happy and making people happy.
Being an officer was an undeniable calling.
I know the pride and the honor he felt wearing that badge.
And even in death, Mercedes says he's still changing lives.
Now pay it forward and go out and help. Go out and volunteer.
His life not remembered for how he died, but celebrated for how he lived.
Go out and see what you can do for the person next to you.
The month of May holds newfound significance for the Wallace family. May 13th.
The day that we'll be dedicating his name on the wall will be his 54th birthday.
And on May 15th, the country pauses to remember as he joins his fallen brothers in blue, his name etched into the peace officers' memorial at our nation's capital. A cruel irony. It's not the first time numbers and dates have collided.
His badge number was 61. That was my 61st law enforcement funeral, was doing his eulogy.
Among the many words used to describe Deputy Wallace, husband, brother, uncle, servant, the word hero runs deep.
Respect the uniform. Just think about that they're a person. They still have to go home to their family.
So there it sits, tattered from decades of wear, a reflection of service. And even in death, Badge 61 still shines. A routine Thursday began like every other for longtime Paradise resident Nick Thompson.
All right, I'm going down with it.
He was at work, pouring concrete, when the skies turned black.
We really didn't hear any sirens or anything like that, and then the ash started kind of raining down on us, and workers just started leaving.
Fleeing as the town was burning.
Little did I know, all of Paradise was on fire.
On the other side of town was Nick's wife, Michelle, and their 3-year-old son, Rome. It was a friend who convinced her to pack her things.
And I don't know what to do, and she said, you leave right now.
Michelle grabbed her son, the family dogs, and as she was leaving, a painting. Meanwhile, Nick...
The winds were just carrying it so far that it was throwing the fire everywhere. But we're moving.
He was frantically trying to get out of Paradise as it burned around him. Like many, he found gridlock and panic as flames roared from every direction.
It's so scary because you hear the explosions going off from the propane tanks and gas tanks. You can't go anywhere, and it's pitch black.
The campfire burned the home they were renting to the ground.
Well, there's nothing to go back to.
Through the devastation, only a fireplace and a barbecue remain. There are some things the fire couldn't claim. The portrait Michelle grabbed was painted by Nick when he proposed, a reminder that they still have each other and a community.
It does take a village, and every time someone reaches out to help me, I yes, as opposed to saying, no, we're okay, I just, yes.
With open arms.
Pray for Paradise.